Have you ever felt it? That chilling sensation, that every step you take, every word you say, is being dissected, judged, evaluated, as if there's an invisible, relentless spotlight pointed directly at you. No matter where you are, what you do, you feel like you're being watched. And that feeling, it paralyzes you. It stops you from speaking, from acting, from being who you truly are. But what if I told you that this spotlight doesn't exist and that the prison it creates is a construct of your own mind? Welcome to Lucid Code. Today, we're going to decode one of the most powerful and paralyzing illusions of the human mind, the spotlight effect. It's not an external conspiracy, not a visible enemy. It's something far more insidious because it's born within you. It's the distorted belief that people are paying far more attention to you, to your mistakes, to your flaws than they actually are. Think back to the last time you made a small blunder, spilled coffee on your shirt, sent a text to the wrong person. How long did you feel like everyone was laughing, pointing, commenting? How long did you carry the shame? The truth is, most of the time, people barely noticed. And if they did, they forgot in seconds. Because they're too busy with their own spotlight. So, why is this illusion so powerful? Why does our mind insist on placing us under this blinding light? There are three psychological mechanisms that build this invisible prison. 1. The self-reference bias. Our brain is, by nature, egocentric. We are the center of our own universe. It's natural for us to overestimate how much we are the center of others' universes too. Everything that happens is filtered through our own perspective, and this leads us to believe that others are doing the same with us. It's as if we have a mirror pointed at ourselves, and we assume everyone else is looking at that mirror too. 2. Selective focus. When we're anxious or insecure, our brain goes into search mode. It looks for evidence that confirms our fears. If you're worried about being judged, you'll notice every glance, every whisper, every laugh, and you'll interpret them as proof that your spotlight is on. You ignore the hundreds of neutral or positive interactions, focusing only on the few that seem to validate your paranoia. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy of the mind. 3. The illusion of transparency. We believe that our emotions and thoughts are obvious to others. If you're nervous, you're sure everyone can see your heart pounding, your hands shaking, your voice faltering. But the reality is, we are masters at hiding our internal states. People only see the surface. They don't have access to your inner world. And even if they did, they'd be more concerned with what they are feeling, with what they are thinking. The cost of this prison is immense. How many brilliant ideas have been silenced? How many opportunities have been missed? How many dreams have been abandoned, all for fear of a judgment that, most of the time, never even existed? You become a prisoner of your own perception, living a life smaller than you are capable of, just to avoid a gaze that never came. The good news is that if you built this prison, you can also dismantle it. It's a psychological hack, a shift in perspective that can set you free. The inconvenient truth: nobody cares that much. The harsh reality is that people are far more concerned with their own problems, their own insecurities, their own spotlights. They have their own internal battles. Your small mistake, your minor flaw, is a footnote in their story, if that. Understanding this isn't cynicism, it's realism. It's liberating. Shift focus from self to impact. Instead of worrying about how you're being perceived, concentrate on what you're trying to achieve. What is your message? What is your goal? When you direct your energy towards the impact you want to make, the internal spotlight naturally diminishes. You become an agent, not an object of observation. Embrace imperfect action. The fear of judgment paralyzes us in the pursuit of perfection. But perfection is a mirage. Start before you're ready. Speak before you have the perfect speech. Create before you have the masterpiece. Most people won't even notice your imperfections. And those who do? They're trapped in their own spotlights. Action is the antidote to paralysis. Internal validation is your only real currency. Stop seeking external validation. The only opinion that truly matters is your own. Build your self-worth from the inside out. Do things because you believe in them, because they resonate with your values, not to impress others. When your validation comes from within, the external spotlight loses its power. This is not an invitation to arrogance, but to authenticity. It's an invitation to stop living a life dictated by the fear of a gaze that doesn't exist. It's time to turn off the spotlight you yourself ignited. The spotlight effect is one of the most subtle and effective prisons the mind can build. But now you have the code. You understand the mechanism, and you have the tools to deactivate it. Lucid Code's challenge to you is this: what is the one thing you've been avoiding, the one idea you've been holding back, the one step you've been postponing, all for fear of others' judgment? Do it this week. Take that step. Speak that truth. Create that thing. Turn off the spotlight. And see what happens when you finally break free from the illusion that everyone is watching you. Because the truth is, they're not. And that is your greatest freedom.